What's up, guys? Welcome back to Will's Gaming, and as you can see in the title below, this is the Destiny beta review. Now you guys remember, this is just a beta. I'm gonna hold my true judgment of the game until I get the full release and put the disc into my console and beat the game. That's when I give my true impressions. And I have some lot more gameplay that I could upload for the month and 2 weeks from now until the game truly comes out. But anyway, let's get into it. Let's start talking about the graphics. Graphics were phenomenal. This game, from what it looks like, without talking about anything else, this game looked like it should be released right now. It should be in the stores. It should be in my console right now. That's how good the graphics look. You can see the particles. You can see the blades of grass. You can see every little droplet of water that's coming down. You can see kind of the wind blowing. It was so much detail in this game. It was ridiculous. And it's just that they put a lot of work into it. I think they said they started developing this game in around 2009, 2010. It really shows. Especially you can see in this map, you can see every leaf, everything. Now, there's a little thing that, like, you know, when you shoot the gun, you know, the bullets go into the wall. Like, you know, you can see the bullets disappear, like one bullet, two bullets, then they disappear. But that's the only detail that probably just left out. I mean, and there ain't nothing big, but I'm really into detail. I really look at it. But there's no screen tearing. There's no motion blur. The draw distance is phenomenal. The skyboxes is amazing. There's nothing to really complain about. This game feels like it should be released right now. I'm telling you, this game should be in my console. That's what I really have to say. It should be in my console right now. 180p, 30 frames per second. 30 frames, it's just nothing to complain about. So that's it for graphics. Let's hop into the sound. The sound, Marty O'Donnell did his thing. It felt like I'm in actual danger. It felt like it got my blood pumping. When I fought the boss servitor, it's like, hey man, this is the boss. I gotta be on my game. It felt like that. It felt like it's just do or die. That's how I felt. Now my one gripe was that the guns just didn't feel powerful enough. I didn't have that, that feeling that my gun is actually doing damage. It's like one of those little lasers, like that kind of thing. I know that kind of annoyed y'all from the one if you're hearing through a speaker, but I wanted to have some boom. I want to be like the rest of the music, had that bass, like I could hear throughout the time I'm squeezing the trigger. I want to hear the boom. I want to hear the kickback. it immerses me. It makes me feel like I'm in the game, that I'm actually fighting these creatures. I'm fighting other players, other guardians. That's how I am. But Bungie did this thing. Marty O'Donnell did his thing. I'm sad that he left Bungie. I don't really want to get into that. It's not really my business. But it's sad because I want to hear his music in the next installments or in the DLC or in the expansion. I want to hear his music. But I give this other guy a chance to show what he could do. Because Marty O'Donnell, he did his thing in this. So, as for the sound, it's phenomenal. Let's get into the gameplay. Now, gameplay is one of my hiccups is the AI. The AI seems AI is smart, believe me, but it's just not there. It's like a grunt in Halo. Like, I can give it 2 or 3 bullets into it, and then it turns around. Then it starts trying to run after me. It doesn't do no strategic thinking, or, it doesn't gain that intelligence to whereas, okay, he's shooting me from right here. So how about I move around this and flank to get to my opponent? It doesn't really do that. Probably the captains do with their teleporting ability, but as far as the regular little enemies, I feel they should be smarter instead of either like the hive chasing after you like zombies or the little dregs or shank. The AI needs to be done better. And that's one of my biggest gripes for the PvE side. But for the multiplayer, the PvP, it was great. I have fun with the multiplayer, but the stability needs to be worked on, because I'm seeing players teleport from side to side. I'm seeing probably every one, a couple of people just teleporting. And I can see that within some of my gameplay and other YouTubers' gameplay. It's just, that needs to be worked on. Because when I aim down on sight, have a person in my crosshairs, and it's like they're just, they instantly just move to the side. Like teleport from my crosshairs when I aim down on sight to the other part on the map, shooting at me now. So that really needs to be worked on. But other than that, the gameplay been phenomenal. The damage dealing is great. There's nothing overpowered, nothing underpowered. I mean, they cut off the level cap thing, except in the Iron Banner, where your armor and level really counts. But other than that, it was straightforward. It was straight on. It was a good PvP. So since we done really talking about that, I'm going to talk about the actual story. The story I'm withhold judgment on because we only got a little taste. Saturday, we played the moon mission, but since we only got that small little taste, probably 4 or 5, 6 missions. So far, as it starts off, it feels like every other sci-fi. Sci-fi, either game or movie. Oh, the aliens are coming to attack the Earth. We're a post-apocalyptic land. We gotta defend our homeland from the aliens. We gotta go out and fight. All that. That's basically what it is. It's nothing more than that. From what I've seen, it might be even deeper than that. They said they're gonna have 4 or 5 games, expansions, all that. It might be deeper than that. In fact, they said they got faction missions. So, like I'm saying, I'm holding my full judgment, but as what I'm seeing right now, as in the main story, I'm just seeing, we gotta save the planet from the incoming aliens, all this and that, and we gotta take back our homeland. That's all it is, really, as what I'm seeing right now from the story. So, guys, it's just that, overall, if I was to really rate this right now, I'm gonna give it an 8.5 if they fix the AI and I see the story's deeper. If they fix just one thing, I'll bump it up to a 9.5. But really, this game could be game of the year. If not game of the year, it could be a close second. Very close second. Because I'm seeing promise within this game. I feel like the universe, they could expand the universe. It could be like the Star Wars universe and just be expanded all over. How the Star Wars universe expanded with comic books, with video games, all that. This Destiny could be expanded, and I can feel that, and I can see that, and I think they're going to do that. So I'm very excited for this, and I'm hoping the game lives up to the promise that Bungie promised us. As of right now, what I'm seeing, they are. It just needs a little bit more work, and they got that month and 2 weeks, a little less than 2 weeks to do that. And I'm just can't wait. As of right now, as what I'm seeing, this game could be in my console right now. The AI thing, they can just patch that in, So, guys, that was my review of the Destiny beta. And guys, this is my first ever review. And I just want to know how I did. Leave a comment, leave like or dislike. Give me some type of feedback. Like I said in my very first video, I'm open to all types of criticism. So just tell me how I did. Like, subscribe, and hit me up on PSN. PSN account is Kingwilliem. The original, nothing else. And let's just play some games together. I invite y'all on for a live stream. We could do a podcast together. Anything you guys suggest that I should do, hey, let's make it happen. So appreciate you guys for tuning in, watching. Thanks you all for those that subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Peace out.